Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to episode 6 of the Breakthrough Podcast. I've done 5 episodes, and as you maybe just jump into these episodes, please go back, start from episode 1, watch all the way till episode 6. I try to make these quick, impactful, just some empowerment for you in what you do, how you do it, a better way to live, a little sense of energy, hopefully some inspiration in everyday life. Today's episode really focuses around commitment. I really feel strongly about what it means to be committed. And because I feel so strongly about commitment, which means is that I'm willing to give everything that I got all the time, not one day of the week, not 2 days of the week, not 3, not 4, not 5, but I'm willing to commit myself 7 days a week. And yes, those 6 days, when I highlight it and I look at it overall, they involve me committing myself maybe to something that revolves around myself, my family, my work, my job. Notice I said my work and my job because you should have two, but I'm committing myself to something that helps me get better. And only on Sunday do I really commit myself to being thankful and giving praise to God Himself, who gave me the ability to be here. And it's not only on Sunday that I do that. I have what I call a set of standards throughout the week. But Sunday is really that day where I don't want to put on the job and the work face, and I want to allow some time devoted to the person who gives me the power, who gives me the energy, who gives me the ability to be here, who gave me life. And I just want to say thanks. So committed. I don't know what commitment looks like to a lot of people, but here's what I feel like you should do today to take control and make sure that you're committed. We talk about losing weight. We talk about growing as individuals. We talk about making things better. We talk about being the best versions of ourselves. Well, that takes commitment. It takes commitment for me to do what I believe that I can do in my life. Now, if I believe that I can be the best salesperson, it takes commitment from me to actually go above and beyond. It takes commitment from me to make that extra call before I leave the office. It takes commitment from me to say, I'm going to outperform everybody else, and here's what I'm going to do that. See, some of us will clock into a sales job and we'll clock out. I'm reminded of a story. A young gentleman used to go door to door selling televisions. And at their young age, he had other friends that he would do this with. And they just didn't understand how committed this young man was. See, they were done and ready to go at 4:30 in the afternoon. This young gentleman wanted them to wait until 8, 9 o'clock at night, where he would just tell himself, I'm committed to knocking on a door until I get a yes. And every knock came another no. And every knock again came more no's. But he finally knocked on the right door. And that person says, do you have any idea what time it is? He says, absolutely, yes. I just wanted to ask if you would like to buy a television. That response was no. But after that no came a but. And that but advised him to see a family member of the person doorstep that he was standing at right then and there down the way. That one more knock, that commitment to staying past 5, that commitment to doing more than everybody else, that next knock he made, it got him a sold television. He called it a night after that. But that's what being committed is. It's that drive, it's that hunger, it's that ability to kick it up a notch when everybody else around you is simply acting like I've always got tomorrow, or I've done enough today. That type of commitment rings in my head. That type of commitment is what I want when I start thinking about how to build something, how to build my life. That's a commitment to being a salesperson. So when you're at work, if you're selling something, sell it with commitment. Don't force it, sell it with commitment, meaning that you will do whatever it takes, however long it takes, until it happens. In the sports world, we talk about people being committed. Some people have just broke barriers that others won't simply understand. You know, Michael Jordan himself was cut from a team and told that he was just not good enough. And that if he wanted to be good enough, what he had to do was he had to prove it. He had to come into the gym. He had to put in the extra work. He had to put in the practice. He had to show somebody that he was committed to doing what he said he really wanted to do, which was play basketball and be the best player on the team. He wasn't ready. He got knocked down. But through commitment, what he did was he drove himself back to the court. Through commitment, he stayed after practice and shot thousands and thousands of free throws and jump shots, and he worked on his game, and he became stronger, and he became faster, and he became more of a mentally focused person to break down the aspects of the game, because once he got that chance to prove that he was supposed to be there, he did all the necessary work to make it happen. Commitment. He wasn't worried about, I was told that I won't make it. He was worried about being committed to the process, committed to what it was going to take to help someone understand that they proved him wrong. That commitment is more than anything else. Commitment, when we talk about people like Oprah Winfrey, truly honorable woman who was told that she would never have her own TV show. She was not good enough. And through that came an inspiration and an understanding of what she was trying to do, and with a purpose and with commitment, staying on course, commitment to do the work, commitment to get her TV show no matter what. Turns out she's now owning her own TV station, her channel. It's called OWN. It's hers. For those who overlooked her, for those who jumped to the next person in line and didn't take her. Wow. You can't break a person's commitment. So you could tell a person no 100,000 times, but those that are committed will come through. Those that are committed have came out on top. So it's going to take you being committed, just like that sales job. Just like that salesman, just like Michael Jordan, just like Oprah Winfrey, it's going to take you showing a sense of commitment, never giving up. It's not one day, it's not 2 days, it's not when you feel like it. It's when you don't want to do it. It's when you've been told no over and over and over again. It's when you've hit rock bottom and you're struggling, trying to think about, why should I even wake up today? It's when your life is a chaotic mess. It's when you're sick. It's when you don't feel good. It's when you have personal issues. It's when you're hurt. It's when you have family matters. Commitment is doing whatever it takes for however long until you get an end result that you are comfortable with, and not giving yourself an out. You have to be committed to a process. Don't allow yourself to forget what it means to want something so bad. Yes, things are going to happen to you this week. They're going to happen to you in life, but it's not what happens to us. It's what we do, because things happen to everybody. Things have happened to the greatest people within their industries, within their sports world, whatever it is that they do. Things have happened to people in life, and commitment has been the thing that holds everything together. So the focus from this episode, the takeaway from this episode, is just being committed. And it's not going to be a 1-day thing. It's not going to be a 2-day thing. You have to step outside of your comfort zone. You have to go to sleep every night understanding that you left it all on the table, that you were not willing to take no for an answer, that you were energized, that you were empowered, that you were inspired by something more. So that when that time comes, and when someone tells you that you can't do something, and when somebody puts that barrier in front of you and they say, look, people in this position where you are have never done it, you say, give me the chance. Put me in that room, put me on the task, and I will make sure to make a commitment to get it done at all costs, to get it done doing whatever it takes, to get it done because that's what I do. It's commitment. Commit yourself to being better. A better father, a better husband, a better friend, a better teacher, a better student, a better mother, a better grandparent, a better aunt, a better uncle, a better mentor, a better leader. Make the commitment. Commitment is what helps us excel. Not 1 day, not 2 days, not 3 days, not 4, not 5, not 6, but all 7 days. Be committed to get results. 365 days in a year, times however long it is that you plan on being on this earth. Your commitment has to be lived throughout life, not just for 1 week, but for every week that you are here on this planet Earth. You must bring it. You must give everything that you have. And if it's not about commitment to you, chances are you're going to fit into that normal pool, and that pool is full. This is episode 6 of the Breakthrough Podcast. Thank you for joining. Comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Give me some feedback on what are you going to be committed to? What are you going to sacrifice and give up to make sure that you stay committed? What are you going to do to keep fighting for what you want every day? You deserve it. Thank you. Tune in for episode 7. Have a great day.